Hey there. So last time we're farming E. Not so bad, not so bad. Let's see if we can do that yet again as well. Might have to do a smidge of gold farming, but not too much, I believe. Oh, we should probably do more and get those up. Yeah. We also need to get our mana up to get some better hero bases. So let's see how much we get for this. It's only 30 on that, but it is 50 on that. And 50 would put us at 110, which is really close, but not like exact. So I think if we get 2 of these, we'll be better off. Right. So just planning out because we got 2 builders, so let's see if we can get this up, I believe. What else? Take a look at that range. We could probably move that in. Changing up our base defense just a smidge. Alright. Okay. Thinking. A little bit of gold farming. We did get attacked a few times. I've got a shield, see that? So a few people have attacked us. 5 to be exact in a short little bit of period of time. Yesterday when I showed where I was, see how people are doing. Set died. Attacked me again. I think tried again there. And then this person tried. This person might have been in my level range. They got lower level stuff. What about this person? They tried twice. First time they died. Second time, looks like they succeeded. Huh. So how did they succeed? They used the probably used a guardian at the appropriate time. If you can get my heroes to come outside the wall, if you can be patient enough, a lot of people will drop the GA right here. It's a trap. I'm gonna help. Well, I'll probably help you. I put my buildings this close to here and to here for a reason. It's a trap. You're going to think you can drop your hero here and that it's going to go in the center and get the stuff in here. No, that's not how it's going to work. It's actually going to go for this building, and then it's going to go for these buildings, and then it will go in here. So it's a trap. And a lot of people fall for it. So let's see if any of them fell for the trap, and then maybe if they learned and did something to remedy that. So take a quick look. Let's see. So the first time, let's see what they did. Yep, they dropped the GA there, and they probably dropped their heroes. They're gonna probably drop their... They didn't drop their heroes. I'm confused. They must have got lagged or something. Right, that was the GA, right? Or did I see that wrong? Okay. How long did it take for them to decide to attack me? Okay, there they go. I think they were deciding if they were going to attack me or not because they lost their GA. They should have decided against it because you really need the GA. And you can see that GA was definitely needed. So, there you go, my Pumpkin Duke getting his stacks. So, yep. They lost because they didn't use the GA appropriately. The GA is very much needed when attacking the space. Unless you way out level it. Let's see what they did the second time. They probably did the GA correctly the second time, I guess. Look, so that using the GA, and they're waiting for all the heroes to get into the corner, and then they pop it. See, that's smarter. That's how they should do it. Looks like they're still going to lose some heroes there. Ouchie, though. But now they got through, and they got through because of the GA. So yeah, you got to use the GA appropriately to take out the space. The trick is to use it once all the heroes have aggro on whatever is attacking through the opening. That's the weakness. Either that, or they could have tried attacking from this end as well, coming in through here. But if they tried spawning from here, they would go to these buildings. So you'd have to take out one of these sides of the buildings to then be able to attack this. So you have to use a lot more strategy if you're going to try and attack from this end. But attacking through here, all you got to do is take out these buildings, come on in, and use the GA right there. It's fairly simple. Same thing on this side, you just take out this little bit of stuff, then come on in. Or take out this little bit of stuff and then use the GA right there. That's how you got to do it if you're attacking me. But if you're going without magic, it's a little bit more difficult. Because this is the grinder. You come into the grinder, it's hard to get out of there alive without having invulnerability. Alright, back to the cool stuff. Let's get a little bit of murder, get rid of my shield. That's enough gold. Alright, so Lanacor, you get the aggro, and everyone else can come in and enjoy themselves. Now we should be able to start getting some stacks here, or is everything just dying too quickly? We're going to keep it up, but hopefully we're going to get the heals off here too, because they're going to be important. Alright. Look how much faster we're clearing stuff because Pumpkin Duke. Pumpkin Duke is just helping us run through everything. I love it. Alright, we can back out in just a moment. No reason to stay in here extra. Although we are clearing up pretty quickly. So we'll get that building going. And do we have enough mana to get anything else going? Yeah, we can get this gold vault going as well, so we can have more gold and more mana. Gonna be a bit more greedy these days. So now we can do the fun stuff, which is E, right? Hopefully, cross fingers. Place your bets below how many E's we're gonna kill. How well we're farming it. I'm guessing 4. 4 out of 6. Maybe less. Maybe 3 out of 6. I'm thinking we did extremely well last time. I can't believe we're going to be doing that well consistently on E. I still don't have that much faith in myself, I guess. Well, let's find out. Maybe we're going to be doing okay. I was still surprised to get all those victories last time. I was surprised. I thought it was going to not do that well, but it did, so I guess I can't complain. Alright, so they are attacking the birds, which is sort of good, but the birds are hovering over that wall area. Okay, can you get a heal off? Thank you. I usually don't like losing a tower. They're my tanks. Why would I like it? It's going to be a smidge dangerous because I think those griffins are going to kill our little guys. But that is going to keep our towers potentially safe-ish. Wow, they still did a lot of damage to that tower. I'm surprised. So that hurt more than I thought it would. But this next wave doesn't have griffins, I believe. No, it doesn't. So the griffins are annoying. We need some like kind of air attack tower kind of thing. Because the magic tower really doesn't count in my mind. Yeah, so far this one doesn't look so pretty, but we got revited up, so with having a revited Pumpkin Duke, we can basically just attack right again right away. And potentially here, the engineer might, yes, engineer is gonna maybe do something we want him to do. That is crazy. Engineer actually was a good hero. Surprisingly so. Engineer was useful. he actually targeted the Griffins. I mean, it's hard to get Engineer to do what he's supposed to do. But apparently, Engineer can. I think they're going to be targeting the Gold Vault, and Atlantic Core is ready to pop, so that's okay. Popped it a little way too early. And hopefully we got our stacks up. Undergod really needs to stun that group, and he did. So far everything's working well. It's looking pretty. I am pleasantly surprised. Let's see, did we get, how much EXP did we get there? On our way to 70. Man, he's gonna be at 80 in no time. That's gonna be, man, we're gonna be leveling quickly now. I'm gonna run into an HP issue again. We haven't had that in a bit, have we? Alright, well, that's gonna happen then at point. Just gotta get some more of these guys out, and we might as well do a, yeah, we still got the 60 per hour, so that's good. Let's see if we can get in the 70 per hour range. It's gonna be a little harder to get the 70 per hour range, but we can try. If we can get an open lane, I think we'll do better, but maybe we need to put Atlantic Core down a lane. I think what we should do is put Atlantic Core down the top lane, and do they got the Succubus is the only question I really have. Do they have a Succubus? I don't see a Succubus, so I think we can beat them with just putting the Atlantic Core in the top. Atlantic Core should be able to take out that little assassin. We should be okay there. And then our stack should build up faster than they can do damage, because I think their big heavy hitter is that assassin. So I think, well, that's all we need to do, because my Atlantic Core isn't really doing much in terms of damage. So let's put the Atlantic Core up top, and maybe a Druid, maybe? No. We need Druid in the bottom lane. I was thinking maybe, but I don't think their little assassin should be able to beat that. I'm doubtful, but maybe their assassin will beat it. I just don't see it happening though. Atlantic Core should be able to take that on. And the bubble now should keep them going. There you go. See? I was fairly certain that was going to happen that way. And now our stack should start building up a little bit. Can't wait to get Pumpkin Duke to higher levels so stacks start building faster. As you can see, they're starting to stack just a little bit faster. It's going to be on the hair. We're going to maybe get it, maybe not. Oh, we just got it. Just barely, but that's close, but we did it, so I am happy. Okay. We'll save that for our next battle. How close are we getting to... I think soon enough we're not going to need to do troops. Still got to get our bombs out though, so let's get that underway. Craziness. So, what do we got to work with here? Not seeing any major issues. I think we can run with what we got, and it's full. Let's just get some the troops to finish spawning there, and then get another E underway. Alright. I don't usually like that one being the first spawn, because they take out that tower. That's our good tower. And usually if you have, for the second wave, some of your heroes are going to be revited up. You have a better chance of taking them out. And he's going to waste his revite. Ugh. Pumpkin Duke wasted his revite. But all our other heroes are revited up, so yeah. But we lost that tower. We're going to probably lose this tower. It's quite likely that that's going to happen. Unless Engineer... What the heck is Engineer doing? He's like running around all over the place, but not targeting the Griffins. Engineer, you're silly. He's revited up though, but this next wave does not have Griffins. It's all ground. I think they're targeting Druid or the Gold Vault. One of those two. If they're targeting Druid, it doesn't matter that much. But it looks like they're going Gold Vault. And our damage is pretty high. You can see when they're pinched into that little corner there, they're getting tore up quite well. So our damage output is going up. We need to get rid of Atlanacor, and we need something to... Ooh, they're going to hit the wall. Not too much, just a few things. But it's going to be interesting. They didn't destroy the wall, so that is, it was actually sort of good that they went after the wall. Because if they don't destroy the wall and we destroy them at the wall, that is segmenting their troops, and that actually works to our benefit. This, on the other hand, is not going to work to our benefit. That is a dino. That's a dinosaur. But Atlanacor could potentially make them kill themselves. There you go, Atlanacor. But now he's probably going to get killed. Bubble! Yes! He bubbled. Oh. Engineer, you really don't do much damage, do you? And apparently Dino can attack over that wall. His bite can sort of hit at the range of Succubus, it seems. But we got this. Even our tower should be able to finish off the Dino. Even with everything dying horribly. Dino should just die from our towers. There we go. And we don't even have to do anything with our troop camp, so that's good. I didn't pay attention to the XP. We're at 70 there, so that's good. Atlanacor is going to be coming along shortly. Everything's leveling up, I'm happy. Now, what are we hoping for? What can we do to get to F? Gotta start planning for this now. F is now within our reach. We could do F by luck at this point. So we could get really lucky, we could complete an F. But it's harder to do. But we'll get there, we'll get there. Okay, I didn't want it to attack from there. Usually I like them to attack from the bottom for the first two waves. Because like I said before, the top two towers are my good towers. I want them alive. Alas. 'Tis what it is. They're actually going after Atlanacor. Got him fully revited, so that's going to be interesting. He's not going to really do any good, though. That's why I want him to do damage. If he was a damage dealer, our towers would not be dying. Because he's pretty much only good for the final wave going against Dino. That's the only use of Atlanacor, and I'll keep saying that over and over again. Atlanacor is just here because he can take care of Dino. That's it. And how does he take care of Dino? By reflecting Dino's damage back at him. But it's only on chance. He doesn't always do it, so it's much more powerful and much greater chance of victory if we could get something that does some good damage. And something with stun and good damage would be good. Like if we got a Immortep, or maybe if we even got a Reaper, I'd be good there too, because Reaper could heal quite well. Man, we took a lot of damage. There's only one tower left. The way they're going, that tower's probably not going to be there. But we could potentially get a stun on the... If Thunder God stuns them, or kills them is okay with me too. That works. I'm okay with killing them. Stun or kill. Either way. Now get your Revite up. Okay. This is a little harder to do this one, but Elanacore could potentially be our beneficiary here. He can get the aggro at an appropriate time as long as he doesn't let Pumpkin Duke get the aggro. Seriously don't want Pumpkin Duke to ever get aggro. Oh, this dino's gonna really hurt us. Oh, this is gonna be... Do we got any bombs? Seriously, do we have a bomb out there? 1 bomb, 2 bombs. We need 2 bombs. 2 bombs. We got 2 bombs. We don't, do we? Ugh, there's 1 loss. Ugh. Seriously, it was close. What happened there was Elanacore decided not to get the aggro first. Pumpkin Duke did. Pumpkin Duke is just a quick runner. Or Elanacore really does not like running, apparently. It's a fat one. Our Elanacore's not in shape, so Pumpkin Duke was out front and took the aggro, and that's what led it to the loss. Because we didn't really get that many stacks of Celebrate. If we would have gotten a few stacks, we'd have been fine. Thunder Guy would have procced, and stunned him, and it had been perfectly fine. But alas, RNG with a Pumpkin Duke running up front, taking the aggro, and then Elanacore not going off at the appropriate time got us there too. So, yeah, a series of bad events. How are we doing so far? 2 victories, 1 loss. Still not bad, but we need to wait for some spawns. So we can do a little bit of arena. Looks like this gunner person is really active. I can't remember if this gunner has really good heroes or not. I'm gonna attack him though. What if we send him down mid? A lot of people go mid, so I'm gonna just send Elanacore mid, and hopefully Elanacore runs into him, and hopefully my bottom crew doesn't run. Good. Elanacore ran into him, but that's a very it's gonna get... If he just goes off, he needs to go off. Bubble. Oh, Jesus. He was so close to bubbling. I think what I'm going to have to do is purposely put him even further in the back so their ninja becomes even further separated. I think that's going to do the trick. But even if we did that, can we beat them? Yes, we could. Because look how long it's taken them to... We're pretty close to them. So let's take what we learned and put that to our advantage. So let's see if we can do that. So put Elanacore really far back as possible. I think that's as far back as he can go. Yeah, there we go. What that's doing is getting their ninja further out. So ninja's going to be all by his lonesome, which gives a better chance that he's going to go off, that Elanacore is going to go off. It doesn't guarantee it, it's just a better chance of it happening. So look, their ninja's getting out in front, way far away from their group. Gives it more chance just to build up. And now it should pop. There we go. There we go. That was good. Is he going to pop again? Oh, he got stunned. If he would have popped again, man, oh, that would have been awesome. But I think we should beat him now. I think this slowed him down. We're going to build our stacks up. He's not going to do enough damage. We got him. So, instead of putting Elanacore way up to the front of the starting line, we put him to further back. And that's how that worked to our advantage. By making sure their ninja was further out. That Elanacore was able to take ninja all on his lonesome. And that got us the victory. So, yay. We're always okay with a little bit more honor badges. We need them now, because we're going to start running thin on them. Alright, so another, please, another E. Just another E. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think those griffins are going to go for my, yeah, Yeah, some are. They're gonna go towards my little guys. They're gonna kill my little men. And they're still gonna kill my tower. Thunder God's almost dead. He really needs a heal. Oh, they're gonna take out that tower probably. Wait, Pumpkin Duke could go off though. This is risky. We could potentially still keep our tower if we get some good heals coming in here. Get it going off. No, that tower's gonna drop. All their mecha troops got on it, and yeah, it's got such a smidge that it really doesn't count. Third waves should die. They shouldn't do too much damage to us on this third wave here. Because we should get stacks now. If we had an Immortep, everything would get stunned too. Immortep is really good at that. Really, really good at stunning everything in the group. That's why it's sort of tough to go between Immortep and Reaper. They're both really good heroes. And they're very close in shard costs. Which one do I like better? Ooh, usually I go for Reaper first. But does that really mean Reaper is better? Not necessarily. They each have their scenarios where they do better. I like Reaper more because he's also really great for attacking people's bases. Not only for just doing heavy monsters, but he's also really good at attacking bases. Not saying that Immortep is bad, it's just that it's a melee character, so it does a little bit worse. So we're gonna hurt a little bit here. Oh, we're gonna die. Very close. Very close. What dropped us there again? Once again, Pumpkin Duke was the thing that took aggro before Atlanticor, which is sucky. Because the thing is, Atlanticor reflects the damage, and then so when Atlanticor's shield and bubble was up, it wasn't, you know, making them kill themselves. They were instead attacking our Pumpkin Duke and Thunder God. Two things that we want to keep alive. And then they went for Atlanticor. So, in that end, it's Atlanticor is not helping us right now. It'd have been better if we would have even had a marksman there. But sometimes Atlanticor does help. Sometimes Atlanticor is useless. It's such an RNG-based character. That's why you want to get away from that and make your victories more guaranteed over time. With we gotta really get a Immortep or a Reaper, and those cost a bit. Of course, if you're paid, if you paid a ton of money, you could also have Spirit Mage. So go for Spirit Mage there too. Of course, if you paid enough for Spirit Mage, you should have enough heroes to fill this whole line of 5 with legendaries, with good legendaries, not just, you know, decent legendaries. You should have fairly good ones. If you don't, man, you should probably just roll again. A lot of people have re-rolled their accounts, and what I mean by re-roll, Sand7 and others have talked about this before, where you open up a ticket, ask them to transfer all your paid gems to another account and start from fresh. Because do you really want to spend even more than 300 bucks? Because what, you know, Spirit Mage's what, 300 bucks, a little bit more. I'm so tempted to re-roll my main account because I've spent 1,000 plus on it and have not gotten every hero. Isn't that sad? Wah, wah, wah. First world problems, right? Alright, so we can get a few more of those, and what else do we got here? La 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 la, we can get attack. Now we don't want to hit someone with Snowzilla because we don't really have the DPS to match a Snowzilla. The Atlanticor is more tempting, to attack. But these people in this particular range are probably going to be having rocking full legends. You're going to be mostly fighting people with full legends. So, do expect more losses. Alright, how to separate this? I think if we go mainly bottom... No. Let's put Atlantic Core back like we did before. Hopefully they're not running bottom row. If they're running bottom row, we lost. Oh, Fudge Master. Oh, we lost. Lost horribly too. Could we win against that? Have a Snowzilla, Thunder God. We could win. What would need to happen is we would need Atlantic Core to go off once or twice on them. They might just kill themselves. So I think that we could potentially win against this person. Low chance, but it's there. We could. We can go with what we have. So we have, what, 2 losses, 2 wins? I was predicting 4 wins. About at 50% right now. So we're not truly farming E, we're just doing E fairly well, but we're not doing E perfectly. And when you get to these higher levels, you can expect more RNG. Now we're doing things to try and iron out this RNG. RNG is random number generator. Basically means luck of the draw, but the random number generation in this seems to not be as random, or at least that's how I feel. The bad thing is spawns, of course. Spawns are a big issue. Getting spawns in the same area multiple times, getting spawns in the side where you're completely weak, where you're going to be destroyed if you spawn, it just seems to happen more the higher you go. So, yeah, that's a thing. And you'll hear everyone complain about that. I think pretty much everyone complains about that, not just me, but RNG she's a beast. Okay, with this being separated, they are going to go to 2 areas, but this is also potentially going to make them aggro our heroes. Potentially, maybe. No, that's really doing a lot of damage to our towers. If we could just, did an AoE explosion too. Not a pretty one, but it's still up, so we're okay. In that last one, we had all our towers up at the end. It's just really bad luck of where our heroes wound up when the base dropped. It was basically, like I said, the last one. It was Atlantic Core was pretty much our last target. They went for Pumpkin Duke, they went for Thunder God, then they went for Atlantic Core. Atlantic Core wasn't really doing much at that point to take them out. So, alas. Doing really good damage here. I'm impressed. Look at that. They didn't even really scratch that tower, so that, man. When Pumpkin Duke goes off, he really can go off and give everyone a good buff. Like, this wave shouldn't really survive that well. Potentially. Yeah, there you go. Because we need Pumpkin Duke to get his energy up. Get your energy up, Pumpkin Duke. Please run faster. Okay, so we got some Revite across the board there. There's going to be a little bit of happiness. So our energy levels are high, as they do got the birds though. Now, Engineer, please, you need to. I don't understand Engineer. He needs to really target the Griffins, but yeah, whatever. I think he targeted a portion of the heroes, which is fine. We did okay. I'm not going to complain too much, but I wish I could like control Engineer. Like, Engineer, target this group first, please. Now I think they're targeting that. Yeah, they are. Now this is segmented their troops, so there's Atlantic Core is. Well, we're fine. So we got 3 victories, which puts us at, you know, better than 50%. Now, of course, we could get another loss and then drop back down to 50%. So we'll see, we'll see. It is what it is. What I think we can do. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. With this, like I said, we're getting a bit more shards in EXP. Speaking, I should probably look at our EXP levels. If our Pumpkin Duke is getting anywhere close to 80. No, it's still pretty far off. But it's coming along, it's coming along. All the other stuff pretty much had leveled up. So we're also building up a bit of might. You can see we're at 4,911, and which is fine. We knew we'd be getting a bit of might when we went into this. Alright, so I wish I could almost take that take those points and add it onto our Pumpkin Duke, because Pumpkin Duke really needs to get to the 4 of 9. Really, it'd be best if we can get him up to 6 of 9. And then he'll really stack well. Once we can do that, I think we're going to be golden. Alright, what else are we going to deal with here? This bottom side is definitely our weak side, what contributes to some of our losses. We're going to be taking care of that, though. I don't think there's really much we can do with the order of heroes. I think they're pretty much organized as best as we could. Until we get, I think if we got a Reaper, or if we got an Immortep, I'd get rid of Lanacor and still keep my Engineer up in here. I just can't. I'm trying to justify Lanacor keeping him in there. But Lanacor, as of late, has not been pulling his weight. Yeah. It's hard to justify that little guy. Just thinking here, what else can we do? Just got them spawned up. Alright. Still thinking... if there's anything we can do here to increase our victory chances. I don't know. Potentially we could get 4. No, that wouldn't do much of a benefit. I'm trying to think of any way I could just squeeze a little bit more out. We can free up 4 walls, which could then allow us to extend one of these things out further. But I'm trying to see what the benefit that would be. It'd be a little bit more of a run distance. And maybe making them have to run further to get to the tower would be useful. Yeah, but it's only 1 square. Is it really going to be that much? What I'm talking about is we could take this wall out, move this whole walkway out, move it 1. So make this start there, make that start there. So, you know, just move it out 1. Is it worth it? But it doesn't really help as much with our it could potentially stop Engineer from hopping stop Engineer from aggroing their assassin, and potentially make him aggro whatever's attacking us, because they have to go through the tunnel before you would aggro, and he's been aggroing when they've been outside here on the outer wall. It's potential, but yeah, I don't know. I might try it on one of my accounts, then come back here and try this later. Let's do what we can do today. I was just, thinking about what we could do to modify this just a smidge more to make it work to our benefit. I know when we go to the next town or next base level, they do get another range, and then we do want to move this this out one at that point. But right now, we can keep it where it is, I think. Yeah. Okay, back to E. I'm just trying to plan stuff for the future and get it going. These stupid griffins are going to go attack our little guys. No, they're not. Engineer, go for griffins. Go for griffins. Go. He is? Is he? Yeah, but he's taking a while to build up his power. There he goes. Guess he's revited up. And they must have had an explosion something in that hallway because all our little guys died in there. Okay, engineer's gonna pop on those little guys that are gonna run through here. So, watch him poof. So all those little suckers are gone. Now, hopefully we get the executioner before he uses his special. And we kept our tower up, so I'm okay. And we're revited on Pumpkin Duke, so yeah, we're looking good so far, other than we lost a tower. Now, potentially here, where they spawn, they're either going to attack the tower or they're going to attack the Mana Vault. Probably the tower. Nope, Mana Vault. So, ouchie, do we even have an Atlantic Core up front? Is he up front? What are they attacking, is the question. Well, everything's up, so all the heroes are up. We did lose a tower, which is horrible, but we're going to live to fight another day. And hopefully Engineer is going to target... No, he's not. He's going to target other stuff. He's going to probably die, too. There's his death. But he's not what really carries us at this point. If Atlanticor procs properly here, but I don't think he's going to. I think Thunder God's going to get the aggro. Yeah, Atlanticor. So Thunder God took the aggro. Pumpkin Duke took the aggro. Sorry, Thunder God, then Pumpkin Duke, and then Atlanticor, and that's what killed us there. Atlanticor isn't doing his job. Atlanticor, what are you doing? I'm trying to keep you in the group, but you're not pulling your weight. Gonna have to get rid of you. I'm gonna have to tower you. Heck, maybe even bring out Angel because they're ranged. But 3 for 3. Ain't too horrible for farming E. This early. The XP is still worth it. It's making us level faster, so. And hopefully soon enough we'll consistently farm it, and then the shards will be worth it too. Once we get Pumpkin Duke up to 4 of 9, we'll be doing a little better too. So there's all these things that are going to come together shortly, and still many days out for the town hall, but that will definitely increase our chances as well. So we're putting all these things in place. They will soon come to fruition. We also have Atlanticor's base coming along, so he'll have more HP. So it's coming along. It's coming along. We'll be more consistent on E shortly. And then F. We're doing the right things to move to F. We're getting some gold vaults and some mana vaults up so we can then start getting our hero bases up higher. And of course our town hall is going to be underway so we can get our wall. And then we're going to get all our arrow towers up too. So we got all these things coming together, and I think it's going to paint a beautiful picture. Plus, we're also getting more EXP from E. Farming E is giving us lots of EXP, and I've been saying that. We're leveling quickly, and I'm happy with that. So I'm going to push forward. We're going to get these victories. We're going to book on the bean. They're all going to level. It's going to be good. So, coming up shortly, we hopefully will get an F kill soon. Hopefully before we hit the 5K mark, but who knows for the 5K might. Maybe we can get a 5K, pre-5K F kill. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure by 5,200 we'll be doing F. So, that's our goal. Alright, have a good one. Have a good one. See you soon.